Brandon, the Brandon Show. The Brandon, it's the Brandon Show. Come watch the show. Come bring all of you.
Yeah, you weren't even awake. Why would I give a sleeping man coffee? It sounds like a waste of coffee.
To wake them up? No. It's usually how it works.
How does your penis work?
Pretty well, for the most part.
Do you want to do the ads at the end or the beginning?
You do in the beginning. Are we doing our actual...
This is the ads. There's no actual thing. The only thing there is to tell them to like,
follow,
subscribe,
touch yourself.
You know what I missed, honestly, out of all of our ads?
What?
What was it? Come on, you remember. This podcast is made by professionals and or under this podcast was produced by professionals and or under the supervision of professionals. Do not recreate any of these activities at home. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not,
who cares?
I like that one.
Now let's get back into the
don't end it yet. We're still here.
I didn't end it. I said now let's get back into your hoe.
Okay. Let's get back into the hoe. Your hoe is subscribed to this podcast.
No, she did actually.
And your mother's.
I saw a notification yesterday.
Wait, what? Okay. I wonder what we're going to talk about on this great episode.
Talk about whatever your heart's desires.
I think production has some notes.
Does production have notes?
Of course he does. He's a producer.
He's supposed to have notes.
Hey. So if you like this, all of the notes that he provides, help me land this plane.
Wait, what?
This episode is brought to you by Brandon and Daniel, the greatest podcast on earth. If you haven't subscribed, you're stupid. You're gay. You should die.
You hate children.
You hate babies.
You hate babies. You hate dogs. You hate puppies.
You jumped and down with exclamation when the Pope died, I bet. You like the Pope dying, huh?
You look at homeless people begging for change on the street and you spit in their face.
I have done that as well. But I'm subscribed to the podcast.
Exactly. That's why it's okay.
Exactly.
No, well subscribed to the podcast? That homeless dude after we spit in his face.
He liked us that much.
Yeah. He said, that's the best shower I had in 40 years.
It was the most liquid anyone provided for that man in a long time. 10 cc's of that.
Give him up. Load him up. 10 cc.
Fill her up. Fill me up with this podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend.
Share with your mom.
And your mother. And your daddy.
And your sister.
If not, who cares?
All right, let's get back into the show.
Who's gonna talk first?
You just did.
Fuck. Idiot. You talk second. Yeah. Who talked third? Hashim Haram the third.
Haram.
Production didn't close this magical...
You got fucking construction going on outside.
I'm actually redoing the front of my house.
Oh, are you now?
And then I'm going to redo the back. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to come through the front and finish in the back. You know what I'm saying?
So you were sleeping?
Knock the fuck out.
You just woke up from a nap?
I literally, basically just woke up from a nap, yes.
What were you dreaming about?
Nothing. You know what they say, brother? Best way to escape the sadness is to sleep it away.
They say quick questions takes
the pain away.
Quick questions actually probably
induces more pain. It makes you really realize that your life ain't shit.
Would you like to get more questions injected into your anal beads?
What the hell is this?
Focus.
Yeah, man.
We're in a segment. This segment is sponsored by Monster Energy Drink.
Drink a Monster Energy and go punch your girlfriend in the face.
Why is it so easy for us to do ads for other people, but not our podcast? Like, follow, subscribe for these.
Alright. What's today's date?
Today's date is anonymous. Unknown.
What's your current mood? Horny.
Yes.
Who are you?
That's pretty rude to say to somebody you don't know. You're just inferring that I'm a horny man. Do I
Yes.
look like a horn dog?
I could smell the pheromones coming off of you, brother. Smells sweet.
What does it smell like?
You a sweet boy.
Sweet boy, you smell like. Bend that over.
You smell like a sweet boy. I want you to come sit on next to me
All
on this
right.
2 on 1.
Damn, you really like that name. I like it too.
Yeah, we're gonna steal it.
Trademark that.
We're gonna steal it.
Send that to Meta.
Who
Where
are
am I? I'm a human.
What are you?
Human.
Where are you from?
The Milky Way solar system as classified by our species.
Where are you right now?
I would say the United States of America.
Why are you here?
Why not?
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome, bro.
Meet your future spouse or future enemy.
Future enemy.
Who says you haven't met either of them yet?
Mm.
You know what? I'm gonna change it up a little bit. At least,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you the question. You're me to answer. But I'm gonna do what I just did.
Cut me off every single time I speak?
No, I'm gonna wait till you're done.
Uh-huh. You're gonna wait. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask you, so what if you already met him?
Just do what you're gonna do. I don't
exactly. Stop trying to steal my thunder.
I'm not trying to steal.
Finish it or perfect it.
Finish it. With just
Lie to protect someone or expose it.
Exposure.
If there was no such thing as money or time, what would you do all day?
Make music.
And
jerk off.
Yeah, there we go.
Does that have to be everyone's answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not seen the instructions when you walk into the studio? Must provide 10 cc's to production staff.
I like
Each
that.
person on staff.
I like if you enter.
There's 10 staff members.
That's 100 cc's. Easy math.
Quick maths. If you could be any mythical creature,
no.
What would you be and why?
No. You okay?
I'm waiting for my answer.
Any mythical creature.
Yes.
I would be a Daniel. It's a big ginger guy who just walks around.
Fat cock.
Small cock, big balls.
No.
It's a mythical creature right there. I'd be you.
No, that's not me.
You're right. Somebody else.
Huge cock, small balls.
Okay.
Yeah,
is that the better ratio? Girls, let us know.
Let us know.
Big cock, small balls, small cock, big balls. How you doing?
I down. Is your living room, workplace clean and organized?
Yes. Does the word organized have the word
organ?
No. Not see.
Maybe onto something.
Wait, or
no, it's not.
And
organized. Organized.
The organized.
You better watch that arm.
It was a black power.
You better watch that arm.
Black power up.
Would you rather have Cheeto dust on your fingers for a year or stained lollipop? What?
What?
I don't know. You try.
You're the fucking host, bro. I don't know you.
My production doesn't know how to spell apparently.
So proofread, maybe.
Is it justified to steal in order to feed a starving family?
That's a good question. Go back to it.
I will.
Okay.
Is it justified to steal in order to feed a starving family?
Yes. In my starving family.
Would you rather have Cheeto dust on your fingers for a year or stained
lollipop mouth? Damn.
It says Lollipop Lounge.
You can't. Lollipop Lounge.
It says Lollipop Lounge.
Lounge is lollipop, whatever.
So I was confused. I was like, who kind of sicko has a lollipop lounge?
That's me typing really fast. I would rather a lollipop lounge, obviously.
Happiness or sadness? Which one lasts longer?
Sad.
Is that your answer?
Yes. That was a bad question.
No, it is true.
Don't ask me bad questions.
Sadness never leaves.
Don't ask bad questions.
Do you stay calm during pressure?
Yes. I've been complimented for being cool, calm, collected, under pressure. Just repeat what you just said. Yes. Dickhead.
Network alone on social media or in person at an event?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to say alone on social media, but most people will probably say at an event.
Is it possible for a robot to one day be alive?
They are already. In my pants.
Over prepare or just in time?
Over prepare.
Would you rather trust someone's story or trust the data?
Over prepare with a pair at the end. Not over prepare. What was the question, sir? I'm on drugs.
Over prepare or just in time?
Over prepare.
Yeah, over prepare.
Prepare.
I thought you were done answering that one, so I moved on.
What about my data?
He's small.
It's weird to talk about a man's data with his phone in your hand.
Would you rather trust someone's story or trust the data?
Oh, that's it. That's a good one. What do you think about this? Why in science is it regarded on such high accounts eyewitness testimony? Sorry, in court it's regarded as very high caliber evidence, human eyewitness testimony. But in science, human eyewitness testimony is actually regarded as the most least credible thing to account a fact by.
All right.
This is the education podcast today. Y'all boys gonna get educated, goddammit. Y'all boys been acting stupid.
One politician you'd have a beer with.
Ooh. Who's this? Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
Is she technically a politician?
No.
Who's a sexy girl politician?
None of them.
Isn't AOC? She's pretty hot.
She's crazy. But, whatever.
You like that? You don't like that?
I like it too much.
You wouldn't date AOC?
Hell no. Do I look like one of them liberal fucking assholes?
Why do you have to succumb to your girl's political beliefs?
I'm saying, do I look like one of those people?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at your hair.
It's super intelligent. Look at your hair. It's like a fucking mop.
You look like a liberal.
I don't even know what you just said.
You look like a liberal?
A laborer? If super intelligent aliens only eat humans, are they evil for that?
They have to only eat humans. No. That's
Why?
the answer. Because that's their normal justified thing. That's like saying that humans are evil for eating cows. And then we go to another planet and there's just a planet full of cows. Fat girls walking around. Pigs and cows.
Ugh. Ugh.
Do you agree?
I agree.
Would you let an alien eat you?
Sure, why not?
This episode is a little rough around the edges, huh?
Damn, that's crazy. I thought that was coming from upstairs.
It's a rough tummy.
I think the microphone even picked that one up.
It definitely did.
First concert.
Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys. It's Alicia. It's a geese. It's a goose.
It's a goose dressed as Alicia Keys. Singing Alicia Keys.
Yeah, she just sings New Goose State of Mind. She sings Fire Goose. She sings
Every time you fall asleep, would you rather dream about The Office or The Sopranos?
These are for you. Or these are for other people. You know what do you think, man? Let's test you,
The Office.
Dickhead. All right, next question.
Why ban drugs and not alcohol?
Why would I say? Which one would I say?
You would say ban alcohol.
Yes, and why?
Because you don't like to drink.
Why are we... Yeah,
you like doing drugs.
You're druggy.
Fucking drug addict. Do you use schedules and lists?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Come on.
Work alone or work together?
Huh? That's a good one. What do you think? What am I going to say?
Work alone.
Wow. No. I would have said that, the old me, but the new me says I need groupies.
I need a friend.
I need penis.
Would you rather more time or more money?
More money. More time. I have plenty of time and I need more of it. Give me. You're selling it?
Yes.
How much would you charge? How much do you think an hour of extra time in your life should cost?
$250,000.
A quarter for an hour?
Yeah.
$250,000 like a day. A week is like $1 million, no? If God came and says, hey, I got a sale. You're about to die right now, but if you pay up, God's like, hey, you pay this tax right now, I'll let you live. God's a little low on money. God owes a few people some money, and he's like,
been there.
He's like, yo, so I need $250,000 right now. If you give me that, I'll let you live till tomorrow. Would you pay that?
No.
If you had the $250,000, would you pay it?
Only till tomorrow?
Only till tomorrow.
Nah, my time to go, dog. I mean,
God needs the money though.
Do I have more money?
I'm gonna be God. You be.
All right, come on, hit me. I'll be myself.
Hey,
what's up, J-Man?
J-Man, I'm G. I'm the head honcho.
Yeah, you're all the same to me.
That's my son.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, what's up, dude?
I'm broke. I got some gambling debts. I owe Michael Jordan money. I owe Bill Cosby some money. I owe him in rough shape. Who else is some funny people I could owe money to? Osama bin Laden.
Oh man, he's the worst.
I owe him some money. Yeah.
He takes things a little too far sometimes.
And if they're gonna bomb my house if I don't pay up, so I need $250,000. Listen, you're gonna die tomorrow.
Like that was the original plan?
Like, I'm gonna kill you. And if you don't pay me $250,000, I'll let you live another 24 hours. $250,000.
But I have to pay you $250 now just to live till tomorrow?
Yeah, and then tomorrow you die.
But I literally only have
I'm here to, or if you say no, I'm just gonna kill you right now.
Nah, so you can't do that. You can't renege on your original offer.
You look like you're not willing to pay the $250, so
no, because I'm generally thinking like I have about $275 in the account.
Exactly.
It's not even gonna last the day after that. So like honestly, rather just take my $275 and just have a good old 24 hours, and I'll see you tomorrow.
But I really need that money.
That's fine.
All right, so now I would just kill you right now.
No.
But that's the real question. It's die right now or pay $250,000 to live till tomorrow. This time I'll be back.
Well, I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be waiting with you with goons.
I'm fucking waiting for your ass tomorrow.
I'll bring Osama
bin Laden. You gonna shake me down? You gonna shake me down in my whole hood, G-man?
Yes. I'm going to be here tomorrow. You're dead.
Well, we'll see how that
Your
goes.
whole family, your bloodline's dead.
We'll see how that one goes for you.
You're threatening God?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ain't nothing you gonna do about it either. J-Man.
I'm the Holy Spirit.
Dirty Air Forces or fresh Skechers that light up?
Why are you smiling like that? Fresh Skechers that light up, please.
Was Jesus the Son of God?
No. This boy
is crazy. Who is he the son of man, brother?
Was Jesus a real person? Ask
Jesus
me more
was
questions.
The Messiah. Jesus was the messenger of the Lord God.
Who is Jesus?
The Son of God. Our brother, Jesus Christ. Not to be confused with Jesus over at work. Better call your bitch.
I don't have any bitches.
Oh.
Bitches have me.
Well, you better call one of them. Because one of them is getting fucked right now.
I let them get fucked occasionally.
You think that's a real thing?
I actually tell my bitches, hey, get out there. Go get to fucking. And then bring me back some cash. You want to keep going?
Nah, go ahead. My turn.
No, keep going.
No, my turn. I already asked you like 40 questions.
You have like 4 more minutes. You just gave me the face of demonic demons. Give me some fucking enthusiasm with the question asking. It's how you ask the questions, not what the fucking questions are. This is a rough one. The caption for this episode.
A family member is
going to be me and Dan almost broke up. Energy was rough. Rough around the edges. That's what the name of the episode.
A family member is wanted for murder. Police show up for questions. Do you hide them?
That's a good question. Yes.
We got him.
He's here. His uncle's upstairs. No, I would hide them for murder.
Would you rather have mind-blowing...
Would you help me hide a body if I called you one night and I was like, hey, I just got into a rough accident. This Tang got out of hand. She was yapping. This Tang was yapping too much and I had to stand on business.
I don't think I'd be able to help you.
Cool. Yeah, I won't call you then, bro.
Nah, don't call me at all. I won't answer.
Yeah, we won't drive.
Especially FaceTime. Don't FaceTime me.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, okay, cool. Next question, please. I might need that one.
We might need to figure out how to get up to the secret bug out location without using GPS. So our phones can't be tracked. We leave our phones home.
I might have to send a pigeon to the mail to get to you.
Anyway.
You don't call me either.
Would you rather have mind-blowing sex once a month or average sex whenever you want?
Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. I'd rather have average sex whenever I want.
Well, that seems to be the theme of my life recently.
Exactly.
What's going to change?
It's just like regular life. Yeah. True. Or, yeah. We could make the question better. Like, would you rather have sex with a 10 once a month or have sex with 5 5s in a month?
Nothing changes. Imagine.
You round that out, it's about a 15, brother. Average that out.
Nah, we're talking.
Something like that.
All right.
Let's get back into the quick questions with Dan Brand.
How many girls have you hooked up with in 1 week?
Damn. The fuck is this? I don't even know you, remember? 20. 2 dudes. 2 dudes, 3 chicks, 1 mix.
Nice. Gotta get
I call that the vanilla chocolate, then the vanilla chocolate mix.
Swirl.
And they were interracial as well.
They swirled on you?
We swirled together.
You swirled, bend that corner well.
Yep. How about you?
Not 20. I'm not some kind of man slut.
I didn't say 20. I said 2 men, 3 women, 4 heads. 2 sets of feet.
5?
2
sets of feet.
Yeah, the 2 feet just came in, but it didn't have to. It wasn't on any of the other people.
It was a random foot.
Just yeah.
What's the first impression you want people to think when they meet you?
How big my fellatio is. How big my ding-along, schming-along hangs.
How small is it?
How small my balls are, but how big the hanging is. You know? You get me?
Does it look like a midget sitting on a beanbag?
No. Looks like a sad turtle.
A cold
turtle.
Green.
It's green. Hey. That's gangrene.
Are we doing our actual...
This is the ads. There's no actual thing. The only thing there is to tell them to like,
follow,
subscribe,
touch yourself.
You know what I missed, honestly, out of all of our ads?
What?
What was it? Come on, you remember. This podcast is made by professionals and or under this podcast was produced by professionals and or under the supervision of professionals. Do not recreate any of these activities at home. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not,
who cares?
I like that one.
Now let's get back to your
don't end it yet. We're still here.
I didn't end it. So now let's get back into your hoe.
Okay. Let's get back into the hoe. Your hoe is subscribed to this podcast.
No, she did actually.
And your mother's.
I saw a notification yesterday.
Wait, what? Okay. I wonder what we're going to talk about on this great episode.
Talk about whatever your heart's desires.
I think production has some notes.
Does production have notes?
Of course he does. He's a producer.
He's supposed to have notes.
Hey. So if you like this, all of the notes that he provides, help me land this plane.
Wait, what?
This episode is brought to you by Brandon and Daniel, the greatest podcast on earth. If you haven't subscribed, you're stupid. You're gay. You should die.
You hate children.
You hate babies.
You hate babies, you hate dogs, you hate puppies.
You jumped and down with exclamation when the Pope died, I bet. You like the Pope dying, huh?
You look at homeless people begging for change on the street and you spit in their face.
I have done that as well. But I'm subscribed to the podcast.
Exactly. That's why it's okay.
Exactly.
No one else subscribed to the podcast? That homeless dude after we spit in his face.
He liked us that much.
Yeah. He said, that's the best shower I had in 40 years.
It was the most liquid anyone provided for that man in a long time. 10 cc's of that.
Load him up with 10 cc.
Fill her up. Fill me up with this podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend.
Share with your mom.
And your mother. And your daddy.
And your sister.
If not, who cares?
All right, let's get back into the show. Have you ever had a near-death experience?
I've died before. My ego died. I was relieved from this planet. And they brought me back. What do you have? We have a psycho guest.
Is that what you call when you jerk off?
I saw the aliens. I died. I saw God.
That's you just beating off in the mirror, dude.
No, Dan would be like, you really saw God? That's what you would say if we didn't know each other. Do I have to sit different for you to think I'm someone else?
Yeah, crisscross applesauce. Would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak all foreign languages?
I'll speak all foreign languages. Actually, I'll speak to animals.
Yeah. Tell a dog to come lick your nuts.
Yeah. I would speak all languages. I'm a guest, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, I forgot.
See, I'm looking at the camera, not looking at you. This is what guests do.
He's a guest.
Hey, excuse me?
What's the
Who's
best
that
news
really
you got in the
sexy
past
guy
month?
sitting right there?
What's some good news you got in the past month?
Just met your friend over here. He gave me some good news. He said he likes to do things.
He is a Homo erectus.
So I've heard.
Bad news in the past month.
I'm a Homo erectus.
Could have told you that one.
Wait, let me give you some real bad news. Bad news? I've definitely got... Oh, no, not really. It's only been like a couple days. Next question.
Would you rather be born mentally gifted, physically gifted, or rich?
That's not a question on this podcast. You know the next word after. Would you rather be born mentally? Is not. There's a word that's supposed to be there that you didn't say. Repeat the question, please. Sorry. Would you rather have a guess? Sorry. Excuse me, sir.
Would you rather be born mentally gifted, physically gifted, or rich?
I would rather be born mentally gifted. You know, big A. I don't know if you could say that on.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing the rich option was just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. You learn your life has been a simulation. What now?
Why would you ask such a shitty question? Who wrote those questions?
Oh, some asshole.
It's like he's setting you up for failure. They're not that good. Let me see.
Ask me some questions. I'm ready. Oh, my arms.
All right. So you could. These are more like your kind of questions, anyway.
Now I'm gonna guess you don't know me now.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? Are you?
I don't know how I got
What's
here,
your name? Okay. My white daughter's favorite princess is Moana. If I buy her a Hawaiian costume, is that cultural appropriation to teach her appreciation? Should I let her wear it?
You should let her wear it, and you should also let her watch Lilo and Stitch.
If she dresses up as Lilo and Stitch and gets the little Hawaiian thing, that's not cultural appropriation?
Nope.
What if she wants to go to school like that? What if she wants to jerk off dudes in her?
Then I would call that a cultural appreciation.
If she wants to jerk off dudes in a Hawaiian costume.
I'm going to disown her.
Yeah, I would.
Take that shit back to Hawaii.
As a white man,
I am one of myself.
There is systematic racism in our world. Would you stop being white if you had the choice to?
Nope.
Are you doing anything to stop your white privilege?
Nope.
If someone identifies as a woman but hasn't transitioned physically, should they compete in women's sports? Is it fair to others? And does it validate their identity?
Absolutely not. Keep that shit in your own sport.
Who's the person that actually won the Olympics?
That's swimmer.
It was a swimmer, right? Not a track person.
No, it was a swimmer.
If freedom of speech is protected, why do people lose their jobs for offensive positions? Why on our podcast do we censor ourselves for things?
Because people are soft and they can't handle the truth or actual, sense of humor.
2 candidates applied for a job. One is more qualified, but the other adds
fat tits.
Diversity. Who should get the job and why?
The one that's going to wear the low cut t-shirts.
Ooh.
How you doing?
You just care that there's tits on whoever's. If we hire an intern, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Boy.
Whoever's going to do the job.
A boy.
Whoever's more qualified for the job.
Yeah. I'm having an eye problem. I don't know what's going on. If a protest blocks traffic or damages or steals property, is it a peaceful protest though?
Yep. As peaceful as fucking 2 pit bulls fighting.
If somebody works hard and is white, but benefits from systematic privilege, I don't know if these racial questions will make the podcast, but we'll see how they feel. How much of their success is earned versus how much of their success is given? What's the balance between effort? That one's a little deep.
I feel like all success is earned. Unless you're a female and just open up your legs for it.
Is that not her earning it with her vajish dressed in a Moana costume?
I mean, I guess. And then I'm going to disown her and send her ass to Hawaii.
Get out of here, you damn Hawaii.
Get out of here, you little slut.
Imagine.
What if your daughter was sucking off dudes behind the bleachers in a Moana costume?
Wait. Why is she behind the bleachers?
I don't know.
It was with her husband. She dressed in a Moana costume.
You didn't see all that.
With her husband.
You were making it sound like my daughter just saw Moana and went to school. You literally said she's going to school. She's blowing dudes. You literally said that. You said nothing about her husband.
She is, blowing dudes. She's had husbands. What the fuck do you want from me? We're making shit up. I'm losing track of what the fuck I said. When I said it, Moana, yeah, if my wife wants to dress in a Moana costume, is that okay?
And blow you behind the bleachers?
Is that okay?
At your kid's youth football game?
Damn. Should statues of controversial historian figures be removed if they've offended modern values? Or does it erase history?
It erases history. Why erase history? Because when you erase history, you forget what happens and you just repeat yourself.
Who are some statues that you'd want to bring on back?
Christopher Columbus.
Okay.
The great Italian-American hero.
He did a lot of good.
He did.
What did Christopher Columbus do?
He found these great states.
He found India.
Yeah, that too.
India meaning Puerto Rico. Almost. We almost were in sync there. You see, this episode's a little like, we're there? Like, our timing's there. But the deep sustenance?
Just not locked in like that.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it in. Production. You know what it is? I didn't prepare questions because I'm waiting for our questions to be used for the next guest. But I do have things for me and you to talk about. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
The Pope being all of this, we're going to do rapid fire style, I'll tell you, and then we'll go through which ones you want to do. Pope dead. Vatican. Jesuits. Swiss Guard protecting the Pope. Why? Segment 3. Dan's missing. He means... Segment 4. Quicksand. Watch this. Another idea for a segment. And then more quick questions. And then 100 Men, 1 Gorilla. We did that already. So the Pope being dead, Dan's missing, or Quicksand. I like Quicksand. Let's try Quicksand out.
Let's do Quicksand.
So we went from quick questions. I don't know the name on this. We're open for whatever.
Open for suggestions.
But instead of quick questions, this is Quicksand. It's one good question that we ask, and that's all we try to talk about. Like, we let them go into complete depth about sink into the question. Quicksand. What does sound does sand make? No.
I don't know what that even was.
Yeah. Wind blowing. This is a professionally made podcast, and that's the sound effect that we have for
Sand.
Quicksand. Yeah. So but production didn't give us anything else. He said, Quicksand, one story, questions about one story for a long period of time.
That's it.
I like the idea. I made it. I like obviously. But how to get one story to tell, what question to ask, this is where the creativity comes in. Kick it in now. Oh man, I'm just bursting with fucking full ideas. Quicksand. Let's ask them about where they grew up. Let's ask them about what they want to do.
I don't want any of that boring shit.
I know, that's why I didn't say these things.
I don't care.
Give me a story
Let's
about...
do Dan is missing.
Oh, Dan's missing gets personal.
Let's do it.
Dan's missing.
Dan's been missing.
AKA means you fell into my trap. Dan has a girlfriend. That's what that means. When Dan's missing,
Dan does not have a girlfriend.
Whoa. We all know. Why is Dan missing?
They're just not locked in.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you locked into? Ass?
Nope.
From a girl?
Nope.
Would you get a girlfriend if the perfect opportunity presented itself in front of you?
Yeah, I would.
Me too. I'm at the point.
Nah, like, fuck it.
Yeah. I
mean, maybe after the summer.
This is going to sound romantic. I just watched the new GTA 6 trailer. Okay.
And you want to.
And I saw it was like Dom. It was like Fast and the Furious. Okay, cut me off. I thought you were going to make a good joke. You held out.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I just saw them robbing banks and fucking living a crazy Miami Vice life doing drugs. And I was like,
I want to settle down.
That could be me. Yeah, with a nice little Latina thing. She doesn't have to be Latina. She could be white, black, Asian.
I could see you with a blonde hair, blue eyes,
That's
Aryan, white girl. It's your type, legit. Okay.
That is what I need. But those are the ones that I don't want.
The blondes.
Yeah.
Trouble.
They're trouble.
Trouble.
But if you can reel them in, they're worth the fishing.
Bro, imagine having one on your line for like almost a year. Just fucking fighting, I'm gonna cut this fucking string.
Sure, I would eventually cut the string. You have a few lines out, don't you? I got a few lines. Damn, I like this analogy.
I'm not. That is a really good analogy.
What do you use as bait?
There's wow. There's
right?
so many fish in the sea, but I cast multiple lines at once. Damn, this boy's getting philosophical over here.
I does things. I'm a podcaster.
Damn, Shane. Dang, Shane. No,
But
I like
yeah.
that one.
And I use different baits for different reels. I'm trying to catch different fish.
Right.
Big.
But it's always
Sometimes I want some big fish. Sometimes I want some little petite
but
fish.
it's always your favorite fish that you're just like, I'm about to cut this fucking line.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm happy to get anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I throw a net.
Sometimes you throw that net at like 2 a.m.
Sometimes
that's the wide net.
Sometimes I'm swimming out there with a fucking
harpoon, just
desperate. We've all been there.
Oh my god, no, dude! I remember like the nights like 2 summers ago, last summer, 2 summers ago, bro. Just like casting a line out, like being out all night. That's the thing too, like you know, going out, being lit and shit. Just like imagine like having like going out with your girl, like going out with someone, or like coming back to someone. You ain't got to worry about casting a line. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
At the end of the night.
Yes. It actually, yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why I haven't felt the need to have a girl until I saw. Well, honestly, going out. The more I've been going out, the more it's like, okay.
Bro, I've been going to weddings this year like crazy.
Oh no.
And that's making me go, God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm running out of time, bro.
We're 30.
We are 30.
This is our last year in our 20s.
Weddings are fun though. I enjoy going to weddings. Open bar, food's usually good.
Haven't been to one in a very long time.
I was a +1 to the last one. It was pretty fun.
Who'd you go with? My girlfriend?
Not my girlfriend.
You want to talk about? A friend.
A friend.
Is this one of those reels that you have casted out?
Nah, that line snapped years ago, brother.
What is this? This is just a fish swimming by the boat?
That's a fish that just like keeps swimming by my boat, and I'm just like, yo, you need to stop.
It keeps swimming by the boat, and then you scare it away. Get out of here! Get out of here, you damn fish!
The Kanye West tattoo definitely scared that fish away.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
bait.
dude,
that is not good bait. Yeah,
nah, 1000%. That was a big. That's a big one right there.
The fish brings it up.
The fish,
you see it on their face.
The fish has brought the Kanye West tattoo
a lot. They bring it up a lot.
Brought it up
great.
Friday.
Wow.
At the wedding. I'm just like, Dad, what do you want me to do? Try my leg off?
And how about on her boat? Are you one of the fish?
Fuck if I know. Probably not. Maybe. Who knows?
True. It's a good analogy. I'm trying to think of the proper analogy.
I could be getting dragged behind the boat on a net. Who knows?
I could be getting dragged by. Yeah. Probably that one.
Probably just. I'm in the net with like 30 other fish right now.
I'm driving her boat, goddammit. That's how you know you're the boss.
Driving the boat.
When you're driving her boat, yeah. She got a bunch of lines casted, but you're driving her boat. So yeah, you could go get your little sexy time. But I pick where you're getting it.
So you want to be the pimp.
Exactly.
The pimp is driving the boat.
I just want to pimp out hoes. Is that so much to ask for?
I mean, no. But yeah.
Damn, you went to a wedding with a chick? Was that not that serious? That sounds like a casted line out. She invited you?
She invited me.
That sounds like a, let's see.
Yeah, but like this line, bro, it's...
Do I know this person? You like my acting skills right there, right? I do know the person. I know exactly who you are.
I know who you
You're
are.
a fish. Yes.
Does she follow the podcast? No, right?
No, nobody does. They're not going to follow us
until
it's too late.
Yeah. Until our boats are doo-doo.
Oh, we'll have yachts.
Yeah, yachts. Fuck their little dinghies. We'll have yachts.
We'll have fishes
jumping on these yachts.
Exactly. On these yachts. We'll have girls jumping on our yachts. You know what I'm saying? Like a yaki.
Yep.
That's a good. Okay, I'm trying to think of more. Egg yak. No.
But yeah, no, you would think.
Yeah, you would think. I'm trying to think. I would definitely have a few lines casted out.
I thought you do. Well, I know you do.
No, I know I have a few friends, but how many actual lines that if they bit, I would like reel it in and make them an actual thing in my life and eat the fish? Oh, true. I would eat the fish. But would I keep the fish and not eat any other fish? Ooh. Imagine just going fishing and catch all these lines and you catch one. Now you got to just snap all the other ones. It's a sad fisherman's day.
Yeah, but if that's
you know what that
is that
that's when you post on Instagram.
I'm saying
you post a girl on Instagram.
You post on Instagram right there.
Snap all of
that's literally what it's like, bro. As soon as you post that fish on Instagram, you know all the other lines are snapped.
It's over. It's over.
I'm just holding it because it's a big fish right here.
Yep. You'll keep maybe one line. That's
maybe I'm holding the fish like this. You know? Maybe it's one of the ones you're holding by the tail.
Yes.
One of the big ass tunas.
Big darker. Yeah. You're proud of it.
I'm proud of this fucking tuna.
Maybe your boy's in the back like this. You gotta take
I watched him catch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah. Damn, that's crazy analogy, bro.
Yeah. Snap the lines as soon as you post that shit on.
Oh,
it used to be when we were kids. Is in a relationship with. Remember the relationship status on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
That used to be a line snapper.
Mine's hidden. You know it's single, but like, I don't know,
it used to not always be hidden and interactive like that. But yeah. Hoes are like fishing.
Sometimes you just gotta cast a line and cut them eventually.
Sound like a Puerto Rican. Cut these bitches.
Cut these.
Sometimes you gotta cut a bitch, bro.
Slice these bitches, bro.
Sometimes you cut a bitch, bro.
Sometimes you gotta just cut her.
Okay. That was more sexist.
Yeah.
That's a separate meter. More high pitched. I can't hit those notes. Ding, ding.
So was that the topic Dan is missing because you think I have a girlfriend?
Yes. That's what production thought. I don't know.
If I had a girlfriend, I would have gone to a wedding with somebody else on Friday.
And you were wait, I mean, that could have been your girlfriend.
I
don't know the whole situation.
Nah.
I don't know the reels that you have casted out into this vast ocean. Yeah, most more part is Dan's missing. We all assumed.
Well, you and production.
We all assumed you went out fishing you took your boat out, and you sometimes forget to come back to land.
You know what's funny? The name of my car on the app is the name of Tony Soprano's boat in the show.
What is it?
The Stugats.
Oh, what does that mean? I like it. Sounds nice.
It's like a Italian slang for my brush.
That's a good name for a boat.
Like, yeah, it's like a slang term for like
floats.
Benga.
She floats. You dig floats?
Sure does.
My boat floats.
Especially when it's in one of them water parks.
What is it? Stugats?
Stugats.
I feel like I've heard that before. That guy's a fucking Stugats.
Hey, you fucking dick.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
It's from The Sopranos. It's Tony Soprano's boat.
Oh, okay.
My idol.
Deep cut. It's The Sopranos or The Office?
Sopranos.
If you could go to sleep watching The Sopranos or The Office?
Sopranos.
If you could bang Michael Scott or Tony Soprano? If you could spend the day... Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I'm trying to think of a good one. Help me.
I don't know. I'd rather live in The Sopranos.
If you could bang Pam from The Office or...
Tony Soprano's wife?
Yeah, or maybe somebody else because she's pretty hot now. Give me like a mids, like a Pam.
Honestly, dude, all the women in The Sopranos for the most part are pretty hot. Like all the wives, all the girlfriends, the gourmands.
The fucking gourmands.
The fucking gourmand.
I just asked on myself.
Then I watched it in our IRL in real life.
We're doing IRL streaming, man.
Yeah, we're gonna stream this summer.
Are we? What are we gonna stream?
Just vibes, bro. We're gonna go to the city, go to the boardwalk, just be outside.
I just thought of this, dead ass, like exactly what I was saying before we do the lives. Your Den on the Go pod, like that whole idea you wanted, that could just be done on live. Yeah. We just title the live on the go.
Pull up pod.
Pull up, not. I mean, the only reason I don't want pod at the end is because that's gonna compete with our podcast. It could be called Pull Up. Literally anything else. Just pull up, whatever. It's just the title of the live. It'll be on our pod. It'll be on our page, you get me? But it could be called exactly whatever the fuck you want. No, I feel like going live would be very nice. Because you can do it, I can do it. We can do it together. Pull up pod. We need some bitches on this podcast.
Actually, I was talking to a friend. Oh, you know.
A fish.
Did you?
A fish?
What school did she go to? I'm trying to think. She didn't go to... Oh, no, she only went to my high school. I was going to say, I'll shout her out because she watched the pod. She went, I don't know. You might have to edit this whole rambling out real quick. It's Lori.
Don't make me work.
No, real quick.
Okay, I will edit this all out.
No, it's Lori. She said she watched the pod. I was going to shout her out and say she could be our first female guest.
Does she want to be on?
I can ask her.
Oh, like, you're comfortable enough to ask
I was
her?
just
Does
talking
she
to her
do things?
She went... she actually did travel... I think
Can we bring this back in?
Yeah. All right.
Just don't.
So, I want to bring someone on the pod, I think, for our first female guest.
Is she like what does she do?
All right. So, now she works at a zoo, but she
zoologist.
Traveled, basically.
A zoologist, the master of birds.
She traveled, I think, to South America or Asia, and she was taking care of manatees or something like that.
What the hell?
100% wrong. Yeah, no. But
what
she was
the hell?
She was like living off like on an island or something.
What the manatee Barry?
Some real cool shit, man. She's cool people.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I was making a what the manatee Barry joke.
What the Holly manatee?
There we go. What the manatee? What the? Okay, cool. I would love her to be on
on your episode.
No, I'm trolling. Yeah. We definitely need some female. That's a big gap that I've seen in a lot of like male-induced podcasts. See how my arms opened up and I became very friendly? A lot of dudes just got dudes.
Put it away.
Like Matt and Shane Secret podcast, I could probably count on one hand if they've ever even had a chick on their podcast. For real, I don't think they ever have. No chick. So it's like, for real, for production, it's a big like brand identity statement to have a girl. Are we going to be open to other sex is coming up. Not like we're not open to it. Like we would have a woman on, but like, are we going to consistently have girl guests? That would be a big thing on our target audience and how we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to have sex on the podcast, pillow talk. Like, are we going to only have girls?
That would be a good idea.
What?
Some insight, some women. We should trade our secrets. These women be like, why are you all bitches the way you are? And we'll tell you why the way we are.
Oh, well, we could make quick. You could ask a million. Why when you slob on the schnob, do you not?
Why do you sometimes use teeth?
Why do you people sometimes, like, we've never talked to a girl before. Why do you people use teeth sometimes? I have a bunch of
personal questions. Women hate questions. How come you guys couldn't just stay in the kitchen? Off Instagram.
Sounds like you have these questions. Yeah. No, but I'm just more concerned. Yeah, should we have got women on? And then I'm okay going either way. I'm okay with being just a sausage fest, and I'm okay with having consistent girl guests. I'd prefer women guests, but I don't want to get into the having porn stars on. They need to be like, I wouldn't have a dude porn star on, so like, why would I have a girl porn star? That's my mentality. I want like a girl, like a zoologist.
Professional, upstanding people on here.
Outstanding.
We don't have to have like, OnlyFans models and shit like
that. I want to go the opposite route of that. I want to go Nobel Peace Prize laureates, platinum winning
valedictorians, dentists and doctors.
People with stolen valor. Valedictorians and people. This show is for valedictorians and people with stolen valor.
I saw some stolen valor at the store a couple days ago. We'll go off that.
Them boys was wearing the damn Coopies.
Damn Cooperstown jerseys. Me and my boys and my brother, we had to play for those.
What did they have?
Drive 5 hours into upstate New York to play baseball against kids from all over the country. And most of them lived in states that they got to play all year round, so they were just so much better.
Wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty annoying.
Are you saying that I should just send my kid to DR to learn baseball?
Yes.
Where you could play year round?
Yeah, basically. Like, these kids were like from like Florida, Louisiana, Texas, California, like all those nice states where it's nice and warm.
How do you practice up here in the winter?
Inside in batting cages?
Yeah, that's so unrealistic, though. You can't simulate live gameplay
or like sports complexes.
I have been to those, yeah.
I have too, for like football and baseball and shit, but like...
That's not the same.
Nah, dude. But it was hard to compete, because then we came back, though, and like we won our one travel thing. It was like humbling.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We were the local state champions,
when I peaked in life. I have a trophy to prove it. Displayed in my house.
Ooh.
To my basement. Somewhere.
To my basement. My room. It's in my bathroom.
That's my TV.
As soon as I wake up. Did you finish setting your room up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all set up.
Have you had any fish in there? Are we just going to start calling women fish?
Yeah.
That sounds bad because it sounds like we're saying they smell like fish.
Well, have you not encountered a few?
We should just call them fishies. There's guppies.
Have I had any fishies in my room yet?
What would be like a wife? Like a hard ass fish to catch, the golden, like, would it not be like, what's the hardest? A whale? A sperm whale? I caught a sperm whale.
Well, them bluefin toonies.
She done holds all my sperm. It's my sperm whale.
All 10 cc's.
I fill up that sperm whale.
I put the sperm in that whale.
How is there not more jokes with the sperm whale?
You know how that sperm whale got its name?
Oh.
10 cc's.
Filled her up.
Are we doing our actual...
This is the ads. There's no actual thing. The only thing there is to tell them to like,
follow,
subscribe,
touch yourself.
You know what I missed, honestly, out of all of our ads?
What?
What was it? Come on, you remember. This podcast is made by professionals and or under this podcast was produced by professionals and or under the supervision of professionals. Do not recreate any of these activities at home. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend. If not,
who cares?
I like that one.
Now let's get back to the...
No, don't end it yet. We're still here.
I didn't know that. So now let's get back into your hoe.
Okay. Let's get back into the hoe. Your hoe is subscribed to this podcast.
No, she did actually.
And your mother's.
I saw a notification yesterday.
Wait, what? Okay. I wonder what we're going to talk about on this great episode.
Talk about whatever your heart's desires.
I think production has some notes.
Does production have notes?
Of course he does. He's a producer.
He's supposed to have notes.
Hey. So if you like this, all of the notes that he provides, help me land this plane.
Wait, what?
This episode is brought to you by Brandon and Daniel, the greatest podcast on earth. If you haven't subscribed, you're stupid. You're gay. You should die.
You hate children.
You hate babies.
You hate babies. You hate dogs. You hate puppies.
You jumped and down with exclamation when the Pope died, I bet. You like the Pope dying, huh?
You look at homeless people begging for change on the street and you spit in their face.
I have done that as well. But I'm subscribed to the podcast.
Exactly. That's why it's okay.
Exactly.
No one else subscribed to the podcast? That homeless dude after we spit in his face.
He liked us that much.
Yeah. He said, that's the best shower I had in 40 years.
It was the most liquid anyone provided for that man in a long time. 10 cc's of that.
Give him up. Load him up. 10 cc.
Fill her up. Fill me up with this podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, share this with a friend.
Share with your mom.
And your mother. And your daddy.
And your sister.
If not, who cares?
All right, let's get back into the show. Have you had any fish in your market yet? I'm calling the room the market.
Wait, stop. That was... You literally asked that question already. You're just trying to dodge really quick. No, we can. Yeah, what was the question?
I don't even remember. You asked me if I had any.
Oh no, I got it. Before the sperm whale. Okay, we're saying what would be the greatest fish to catch? Like if you go when they go deep sea fishing, I'm imagining a marlin. Like you come home
like
exactly what you just called me a damn
marlin.
Yeah, like what is the best thing to catch?
I would assume a marlin
because a sperm whale that's riding you.
Yeah.
That's a man. You don't want to
hold on for your life.
Time out. Pause. You don't want to catch a sperm.
I don't think you want to catch a sperm whale either, brother.
You don't want to catch a sperm whale.
I renege that answer, please.
Yeah. Don't edit it out, but I take that answer back. We'll take out the other stuff, but I like because now it all makes sense. No, sperm whale's a man. If you're out there fishing and you catch a sperm whale, cut that line. Are you okay?
Cut that line.
You don't look like you'd cut that line.
Sometimes, beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes you catch a whale.
I understand. Yeah, I relate to that. Yeah. But no, I have a few fish somewhere casted out. I'm probably somebody's fish as well.
Yeah, I feel that. Just being dragged beyond the boat.
Pretty much. Are you okay? Your energy went very...
I don't know.
That last edit right there, it's gone.
We're talking about fucking fish right now.
Honestly, this is all wrapping into Quicksand. Oh. That's why I just keep bringing it back to the fish and the...
Sand.
And the... Well...
The whale. Sperm.
How are there not more sperm whale jokes? Or is it just that tacky?
I think it's that tacky.
I think we made it good by saying it was we were trying to catch one, and then it being a man who produces semen.
A merman.
A mermaid man. Why are you looking?
Would you bang? I'm looking at you. Would you bang a mermaid, like an Ariel?
Hey yo.
What? The Little Mermaid, bro. That little ginger bitch.
You remember who Ariel is?
Yeah, we just saw him a couple minutes ago.
Who's Ariel? For the lore. Is it weird for us to discuss our own lore?
No.
It's not weird, right?
No, because half the people that are watching this don't even probably really know what the lore is.
Yeah, and we're at the end of the episode, so we could talk lore.
Yeah, people probably...
Nobody's watching.
no one's still listening.
Yeah. Ariel is old Dan.
Old me.
Dan's
I used to be Dominican.
I used to have a family.
With braids.
You did have braids.
White with a mullet.
It's a great transformation.
Right.
Okay.
You used to be straight.
One day. No, Ariel's
a great guy.
the former
co-host of the pod
owner
and owner,
manager. Yeah, go back. Go watch some episodes.
Yeah, no, Ariel's solid, bro.
You'll learn about Ariel, and then you'll say, thank God Ariel's not here anymore.
If you want some real lore, is the time save page still up with the old podcast?
Was that on YouTube?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Where did we post it then?
Instagram.
Only Instagram?
Like clips. That's all I could find. I have clips if you want me to show.
That's lore, bro.
Could literally show them.
Me sitting there in front of the lights with sunglasses on.
You know a video.
Like a drug addict.
You look, it looks like...
I look like I'm in an interrogation room.
We keep talking about it. I have to show it.
You can show it. Whatever. You can show clips.
All right, keep describing.
Yeah, nah, dude.
You looked insane.
I looked crazy.
Out of nowhere, I found it, and I just sent it to you one day, and I was like, what? You were like, holy crap.
Yeah, no, I looked crazy, dude. Sitting inside, lights on, sunglasses on.
Yeah, I might not be able to find it now. I'll pop it up, because I'll have to look for it.
Just like not even be able to form sentences.
Snap your fingers. All right. No, that was a great... You looked... a little
tweaked.
It looks like your rocker face. Like when you look back at yourself, you're gonna be like,
I was just
oh my
not
God,
sleeping.
Yeah,
just going partying.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, why was I on camera? Who let me be on camera?
Terrible, bro. That was the whole time save tour.
Yeah.
Bro, that whole tour was crazy.
I forgot we went to Atlantic City.
Bro, that was so like...
Oh, we went to the whole New Jersey. That was a great experience.
We met you guys like on like one of the last legs in AC and then went to LBI.
That was crazy. We went to Stone Harbor.
No sleep, bro.
Sea Isle City. It was an actual tour.
Yeah.
Like a performance. Seaside.
I think that like day or 2 days that we met up with you guys, I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get sleep either. I was editing clips.
Just working.
I was working my ass off.
Hit the casino.
We did hit the casino. I was up big time. Horse,
sluts.
Casino, sluts a galooza.
Do you know it's a good place in AC, bro? The Hooters.
There's prostitutes there?
That is a solid spot.
For prostitution?
Wherever you want, man. I'm sure if you pay enough, maybe you'll get a little PP touch.
Why is Hooters a solid spot?
It's just a fun establishment. The food's great. It's right next to the casino. It's in the casino, actually. Don't have to leave the casino, bro. Get some wings.
Which casino?
Tropicana.
There's everything in that one.
Right.
That's where the one we went to.
Bro, I spent 4 days there.
That's too much.
I thought I was living there at one point. Bro, by day 2, I was just... Nah, by day 3, I was like...
Spending 4 days in New Jersey is too much.
Yeah. All right. Get me the fuck out of here.
Especially the fucking Tropicana.
Please. It was fun, though. It was a fun little experience.
Tropicana.
You wish.
Tropicana. What's the name of that bird? Tucson Sam?
Toucan?
Tropicana.
Tucon?
Tucon Tropicana.
Tucon bomb?
Alright, I didn't get that one.
Yeah.
Tucon bong? That sounds Asian.
Tucson?
Man. A Tucson. What's, whoa.
Toucan.
A Tucson Tucan, goddamn? Tucson Tucan.
Yeah.
I met a Whoa. Say that. Say that you met that bird from Tucson.
I met a toucan from Tucson.
I met a toucan from Tucson. I met 2 sons and 2 Sams.
2 sons and 2 Sams and a toucan and 2 Sams.
Whoever thinks of the better joke first wins.
What do you mean a joke? We just rhyming?
Tucson and 2. No, you could do whatever you want. Tucson and Toucan. That's the punchline. Or the setup. Whatever you want it to be.
Hold on,
half a second. We get 10 seconds.
So a guy walks into a talent agency.
No.
And he walks up to the talent agent and goes, I have an act for you. Right?
Okay.
He goes, what's the act? He says, it's a toucan and Tucson
and a man.
And the man fucks the toucan in Tucson.
And
then eats the bird when he's done and then shits it out. And then kills himself. And the talent agent goes, what's the name of this act? And he goes, The Aristocrats.
The name of the act is the Tucson Tucan. That was a good one. I like that. How do you know what the Aristocrats is?
A little research.
Did you rewatch anything with it?
I might have a day in my life.
Did you really or not? Word. I like it.
What's your joke?
I don't have one. I actually liked my Tucson man. Tucson man, Tucan.
Tucson man?
It's just a guy dressed in a toucan costume who lives from Tucson. And they call him the Tucson man. And he stands outside of his local 7-Eleven and he begs for change dressed in a toucan. It's a sad story. And he just begs for change outside, saying, hoot, hoot. He sounds like an owl. He doesn't know the right sound effects. He's a little, what did you say? He's mentally gifted.
Mentally gifted enough.
So he just stands outside of his local convenience stores and he begs for change wearing a toucan outfit in Tucson.
Tucson Tucan man.
Toucan. It's a can that he's holding.
One man, one bird.
One can. One Tucson. Land this plane.
Whoa!
Captain.
Whoa, my
Captain,
God.
You're reaching high elevation.
I'm going up.
We need to land this
I'm
plane.
landing it.
Ask for clearance.
I'm landing. Do I have clearance?
No.
Do I fuck? Where do I go? Where is
Stall.
this? Is this Newark Airport right now?
Stall.
Not safe.
Stall.
Oh my God. I'm landing. I'm landing. Thanks for tuning in, guys. For another episode of the Brandon Podcast.
Plane's blowing up. Sorry to cut you off. Yes.
Nah, I just didn't land it. We blew up. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to an episode.
Whoa.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Brandon Podcast.
Be in tune.
We love that you guys love us, and we love that you guys hate us. So either way, we love it. So
what?
Yep, that was a little deep, little some for the
little something,
little sweet sauce. Brandon, why don't you tell them where they can find us at?
Everywhere and nowhere.
Under your bed, in your closet, in your car, in the back seat.
I'm in your ears right now at all times. I surround you. 360. Do a 360 for me. I control you. I control your mind. I control your penis. Raise. Go down. Flaccid. Give me your girls. All right. And if you're a girl, give me your men. I'm stalling. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. Peace. Brandon. The Brandon Show. The Brandon. It's the Brandon Show. Come watch the show. Come bring all of your